Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
Hit it, Frank. What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Broad Motherfucking Doped Up.
Okay, we did it.
Doped up and broadened?
Doped up and broaded.
Doped up and broad.
Doped up and topics.
Doped topics.
Dope topics.
Dying topics. broad doped.
Broads up and dying.
I'm your host, Kim Congdon, here with my co-host.
Vape God, Alex Scarlato. What's up, everybody?
Ew.
I'm just rebranding myself right now.
This is your new rebrand, the Vape God?
Yeah, we're here with a special guest.
A special guest.
He's a special boy.
He's a special
thank you.
boy.
Definitely special.
From the Doped Up and Dying podcast.
Mm-hmm.
It's Dylan.
Hell yeah.
How you guys doing?
What up, Dylan?
Thank you guys so much for having me.
Dylan,
Yeah,
are you
of
just
course.
ditching your last name? I'm afraid to say it personally.
Everyone is afraid to say it.
it Negri?
It's Negri. Just don't overthink it. There's no two G's,
That's
one
what my
G.
mom used to call me, and my mom still does.
Negri?
Negrita.
Negrita.
For real?
Yeah.
That's
What does it mean?
It means little black girl.
Yeah, it means
Pretty
black.
cute.
Yeah.
That's cute.
It's always funny when people ask me, like, what does my last name mean? It, like, if you look it up, it literally just means black.
It's your name translates to Dylan Blackman.
Pretty much. It's an Egyptian name. My
Negri.
grandfather was Egyptian, so technically it's African. Just saying.
Not Dylan claiming African
He's
on
telling
our
us that he's
podcast.
got African ancestors here.
I thought it'd be funny.
It explains a lot, Dylan.
It does.
It does.
Yeah, I see the African.
You're just going back to your roots,
It's
dude.
right
I
here.
get it.
It's right here. It's in the beard line.
His roots are frosted tips. Dude, so we're excited to do this podcast. We're gonna do a little pod collab with Dylan, and we love Dylan. We appreciate him, but but you know what? I'll tell you right now, we're not happy with our producer.
We're not.
What?
We're having
Sweet
slight.
boy G Mike.
Listen,
Sweet boy
so
G.
G Mike joined the show a couple months ago, and it's been paradise. Okay, I feel like it's been like what's it called in the beginning of like our honeymoon phase for a while.
Yeah,
First
G Mike fucked us good for 10 episodes.
It's
for
a good
sure.
day.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I said when I sat down. I said, I'm so happy you guys have G Mike as a producer. G Mike fucking rules. And both of your reactions were less than stellar.
Yeah, no, yeah.
we love the guy. We do.
We do.
We did. We did. He
What
was a good
happened?
boy, but
We hung around here all day on Tuesday.
we're very excited.
We were so excited. We got
First of all,
possibly
Ian is waiting to give his bag to Mr.
Ian's
Zach.
giving his bag to Zach Wilde, as talked about in the last episode, and we do have to pay attention to this
and
for a
it's
minute.
so funny. He
A bag of what?
He's
his
a bag
his
of
hero, Zach Wilder, is doing a podcast next door, so Ian sent Paco out to go get Zach
his
Wilder's
favorite
candy.
candies. So
And
he
he's sitting like
brought
a
back every
schoolboy.
version of a Reese's that you could possibly get.
That's what he just went
It's
and
a
did.
bag of like 15 different Reese's. And he's waiting to give it to his hero, who he's never met before.
Oh,
It's-
this is me and Brian were just talking about this about like not trying to keep cool when like you're like
When your
your
hero's around?
Yeah.
I've only ever done it once at this podcast studio.
Look at him.
Oh my God,
Oh,
I
he's giving a
can't.
thumbs
He's
up.
2 thumbs up with
He has
a
2 thumbs
bag
up.
of
He's
candy
so
in his hand.
excited. He's bouncing.
He's
dude.
truly Willy Wonka right now.
Yeah.
With the candy.
He does look like Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka-eyed.
Just keeps going.
Did you tell him that one? Tell him what I said. Tell him.
G Mike just
Tell him,
bailed out
G-Mike.
of it.
I called you Willy Wonka-eyed. He called me Veruca salty pussy.
I like it.
I like it. Oh man.
All right.
What did G Mike do?
Okay.
We had
It's a
Big
big
Jay
deal.
on.
I don't even know how to put it.
We're
He
so excited.
lost our Big Jay Oakerson episode.
We had a Big Jay Oakerson episode. It was so great, so funny.
It was so fucking funny. Big Jay is a hero of mine. It was a massive deal to
From
get him
what
in the
I
studio
hear,
to do broad topics.
He put things in his butt
He put things in his butt for us
put
in the
things
episode.
in his butt for us.
for you guys on
Yes,
Broad Topics.
yes.
On air, on camera. And we have the entire thing recorded with no audio whatsoever besides the intro.
We watched porn with him.
We watched so much porn with it. Half the episode was watching our favorite porns
Just
together.
dub it like anime. Or,
We've
like, the
gone
mouth don't
through-
move,
I
like, they don't-
suggested that.
We've gone through all of the
You
options.
shut up. You shut the fuck up.
G Mike trying to save himself was like, well, we could just dub it. I was like, what? That's not a podcast with Big J anymore.
I remember most of it.
I remember most of it.
This is where Big J said, yeah, oh yeah, that's a good pussy.
Somebody suggested we hire a lip reader so that we could reread it. I was like, this is a lot of effort when
It becomes this whole
in theory
project.
we could just get Big J in again next time Kim's in town. It's annoying, but like we're not dubbing over the whole thing.
We're
Instead,
not
we're
dubbing
punishing
over.
G Mike.
Yeah, G Mike needs to be punished. So
Damn, you guys lost Big
Yeah.
J and got me. That stinks.
Yeah, then on top of that,
the second reason is G Mike said, "Don't worry, I'll make it up to you. I got a new guest," and you walked in.
You lost Big J. You got his shitty apprentice. A young Luke Skywalker walked in. You're
We
like,
lost Big J and we got smoking.
we got his
Jays.
NBA 2K22 fucking trainer in the room.
Yes, that's so funny.
Damn, G Mike. I saw G Mike yesterday. He was doing another podcast episode. He's like, "You want to smoke?" And I've never seen a man more disheveled. And he just was twiddling his hands while we were smoking and just goes, "Yeah, I fucked up."
Well, we were trying not to talk to G Mike that day because we were so upset that we were like, we really don't want to hurt his feelings.
Of
Like shit
course.
happens, but it
I couldn't
felt
look. I couldn't look at him. Look at him looking at me.
It was like a
intense
breakup.
moment right now.
G Mike hasn't left from like the computer screen. He hasn't looked through the window
Yes.
to look at you actually in your eyes.
I've been. I had
look at it.
the day that it
It's like a
happened.
dog.
He looks
You know
down.
when you come home and your dog
when
goes
your
in the
dog
corner?
tore
There's
up
newspaper everywhere.
Yeah, he tore up the couch.
Yes.
Dude, this functions like a breakup in my mind. When I found out about it, it cut me to my core. And then it was like, as the day went on, every time I thought about it, it hurt just a little bit less from like getting used to the pain. But it.
Today's the first day we won't physically assault
Yeah,
him.
this was the first day that I could be like, all right, we lost the Big J episode. It is what it is. Like, yeah.
That fucking hurts.
It took
Yeah.
a day.
That fucking hurts.
We're getting through it, but I'm not. Everybody knows I'm spiteful. I'm not letting it go. He needs to be punished. So we need to come up with a list of punishments for G Mike.
So
I-
I
A
have
list of punishments.
I have a legitimate. I have a legitimate idea. Because I
What?
know G Mike actually hates this, and this will genuinely be a punishment.
Something that'll truly hurt him. Let's
Truly
start
hurt him.
there, I guess. Sure.
Exercise.
What a better.
he has to be healthy.
Make him post the videos that he makes for himself. He makes comedy videos and just texts them to people. He makes videos of him going to get the
Dylan,
thermometer.
as a punishment, you want us to further his career?
Yeah, he's funny. His videos will do well.
Yeah.
We
doesn't
can
wanna put
encourage
them
him as
out.
friends to do
We're
that.
not gonna
but
make.
Yeah,
We're
you're
gonna.
just explaining friendship.
We're not gonna
I'm not
make
good at
him
pranks,
better.
hey,
guys.
when I
Yeah.
like him again, I'll tell him to put his videos up.
Yeah, but right now his videos can fuck off. For all I care. Well, I bet his videos have audio.
G Mike, do your videos have audio?
Every one of them.
So it's obviously what has to happen though. Something needs to go in his butt.
Something needs to go in
That's
his butt
it.
for
I'm
sure.
sorry. I mean, it's the answer's obvious.
The thing is, we were
Something's going
going
in
to
his butt.
convince him to put the thermometer in his butt one way or
No.
another without this happening.
Yeah,
He's
so
part
it's-
of the damn show and he cares. So I feel like we need to put something a little bigger up his butt.
It should be.
Wait. I said no to thermometer, and you're already going past that?
Yeah, that was before you.
Yeah, that was
ruined our
before you ruined the Big J episode.
podcast. Yeah.
G Mike,
So what do you
How-
think would
how
be a good
big?
punishment?
We were gonna come out with a Lewis episode, a Jay episode, and
And
a
a Dan
Dan
Soder.
Soder episode all in a row,
That's
and
the
now
Holy
we have
Trinity.
fucking Dylan.
Sorry, Dylan.
by the way, guys, great for my career. Thank you so much. This is great.
So
for
happy
me.
to be here.
we all feel
Everyone's
so
following
opposite.
up the Soder episode.
This is my big break, and this is your guys' lowest point in your career.
Dude.
Kim Congdon performs at the Comedy Store. I perform at bars. I was in Patterson, New Jersey yesterday. She was headlining 4 shows.
She is a star.
Kimmy's great.
I was like, did I headline? I was like, how much drugs
I thought
did
you were
do?
going to bring up what happened yesterday at the club.
I almost did. I
Yeah.
got pissed.
No.
Should I?
I don't know.
Kim, every
could.
day there's
Yeah,
a
new
new
subject.
story.
Harrington.
New
First of all, you shut up. You don't get to move us on from your punishment.
Look down again.
Look down again.
G Mike should have to write an apology, put it on a stick, and then put that in his butt. So the apology
You
is
have to shove
out
it.
of his butt.
I do like the thought of him having to shove an apology up his ass.
Yes,
Dylan.
shoving it in-
I don't hate that. Do you remember that year of Naked Roast where that girl took a Ziploc bag out of her pussy?
I'll
with a
never
joke?
forget.
So if she could
See?
do that, you could put an apology in your ass.
I will never forget her unrolling her scroll of jokes out her pussy. It
That
was
was iconic.
epic and an iconic Skankfest moment.
Has to
Yes.
be written on 8x10 paper. cannot be one of like the smaller pieces, but like computer size.
Or it could be an index card because you need some cut on the edges.
Oh, that's
Oh
so-
yeah, a little thicker, like a cardboard
No.
type situation.
I do the printer paper.
You could do it in tissue if you want, but it's got an apology's got to be shoved.
It's got to
up
be.
your ass.
It's got to be readable.
I think that's a really good punishment.
shoving his.
Walks in.
I don't.
It has to be. Also, by the way, don't skimp on the apology. It has to be beautifully written.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you got to. Oh, he's presenting it. He's presenting it.
Ian's
Oh,
presenting his
Oh,
present.
watch
Parker's
this.
getting it.
He's standing at the door.
Can we turn
Okay,
the camera
Ian,
that way?
Ian Fidance
No.
is standing at the door like the
Oh my
cool, like
gosh, I wish
like
we had-
trying to be in a cool position. No, he's got his hand.
No.
When you do
Someone-
this lean.
Oh my
He's leaning,
god!
look at me,
He's
he's
leaning like
leaning
this
like
on the
this.
wall against Mr. Wilder. He's doing. Mr. Wilder.
He just
I brought you
turned back
some
and flicked us
candies.
all off. He can
I
hear us
brought
all.
you some candies, Mr. Wilder.
Happy birthday, sir.
Nice pose,
What?
loser.
What?
I just want to say, I am so much more of an interesting guest, even not on the show, than Dylan.
Hey, listen, man. I'm filling in for Big J. Shut up, Ian.
Give Mr. Wilder his candies.
What?
Give him his candies.
Yo, go give your hero his
You are
candies.
2 seconds away from getting ass thermometered again.
Oh God, no.
You want to talk shit? You want to talk shit, Kim? You want to talk shit? Get out of here. See, that's right. Yep. I have the power.
We gotta hide that monitor.
He screamed, "I am the power," as he left.
I think he screamed, "I am white power." I know how this network goes. Oh man.
Yeah, shoving your own apology up your
It's
ass
great.
is
It's
really
perfect.
good.
It's such a good Dylan.
Perfect.
Great job.
It's really
I've been
good.
trying to get funnier. I've been really.
I think I also want to incorporate like a videotape of it where he pulls it out of his ass, opens it up,
And
and
reads
reads
it
it on
to
camera.
us.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And if it's not a good
How
apology,
big do you think my ass is that I'm gonna be?
and again, and
that girl fitted in her pussy. You can
The
fit it in your
asshole
ass.
stretches more than you think it would. You just have to
G-Mike.
relax and let it happen.
G-Mike,
You know how imagine how relaxed we were when we were filming with Big J. That's how relaxed your asshole should be.
The trick is you have to push out while you're pushing the thing into your asshole.
as relaxed as we were when we were on.
Are
with
you guys
Big
really
J.
giving me anal advice right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
G-Mike, you can get a finger in there. If you can get a finger in there, you can definitely get a piece
You
of
could get
paper in there.
a little post-it in there.
Also, it's funny because if it's a bad apology, you can literally tell him to shove it back up his ass.
Shove that back
That's
up your
true.
ass.
That's a good
he
point.
reads it. It's a bad. Go put it back up there. Try again.
That's a good point.
I like that. I think this
G-Mike's
is a
face has
decent
never been
place
more
to
sad.
start.
I think that's a good first suggestion
Yeah.
for a punishment, and I think over
Let's
the
keep
next.
suggesting.
Do you want to do a wheel of punishments like Legion of Skanks where we could
no,
put
no,
these
this was like
Yes.
eat,
on
come
it?
off a sock.
No. They could be broad topics punishments though, and that's one of them.
We're not
and,
gonna do.
It's really
and then he
strange that-
spins the wheel and gets one.
I think instead of a wheel, we do our own thing.
Okay.
Like you
We
know
do
that
have the
you know the
mini wheel.
sorry game that you push.
yeah.
Can we replace the thing inside with a dice, and then that dice
That's pretty funny too.
is the punishment. We write our own punishments on the board game.
Okay. I like
him.
that. We could play sorry.
Yes, until
It's
he
kind of
says sorry,
appropriate. Yeah.
I like how G-Mike didn't want to do the wheel of punishments when typically he's the one that writes those punishments. So he's like, I don't want to eat cum. It's like, dude, that was your own suggestion.
I don't want to
G-Mike.
snort my friend's dried cum in a line like a cocaine.
when it's his dried cum. Yeah. Okay. So I think we'll take that suggestion. That'll be the number one. We'll take few more over the
Give
next
us some
weeks.
fan suggestions. How
Please.
would you punish your producer if he lost your Big J episode? Is what we want to know.
Which, not to make this worse on myself, would have almost definitely been the biggest episode we ever had.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
For sure.
So
That's
again,
for sure. He
he's
knows.
actually doing this
You
punishment.
know what? I respect that he knows that.
He should.
That he's
know that.
he knows it, but he's admitting it out
Yeah.
loud.
It's crazy. We're shocked that he knows. That's how bad it is.
I've never seen him look so sad, and it's hurting my feelings now.
Anytime I've
him.
ever fucked up on a podcast and they just do a 15-minute bit on how shitty you fucked up, you just sit there as a producer like, I know. I
It
already did
happened
this
to me last
myself.
week. I doxed Lewis on Christmas night.
What
On
happened?
Christmas Eve, I left Lewis's phone number in Legion of Skanks as it aired on Gas Digital.
How?
By accident, I had COVID. I did
Well,
a
what was
ton
it
of edits
on?
in the episode. It was a Zoom episode of Legion of
He
Skanks.
should stop saying his number.
I couldn't agree more, but you know what? The following week, I got punished very heavily. The whole episode, they were like, what do we do? Let's just keep doxing Bobby's girlfriend so that Alex has to go back and make all of these edits, or else it was like he was holding Bobby's girlfriend with a gun to her head.
Just shooting around her.
And being like, yep, save her. Keep getting her name out of this
I
podcast.
would have
100.
said, I love.
Believe that.
God damn it. Wait, that's another way we can punish
Oopsies.
G-Mike.
Oopsies.
Truly hurtful.
I'm just watching him frantically put down multiple timestamps.
Time codes, dude.
Just edit.
So great. So yeah, we'll have to figure something out to do that because it's a shame. But we're happy you're here. I feel like we have, we've spent some time together with Dylan. Obviously, you spend a little more time with Dylan than I do. And I feel like I don't know much about you, Dylan.
I swear to God, I'm trying to think of a moment between me and Dylan that I could actually like full on remember as like a core memory of our friendship. And I hate to say this right now, Dylan. I got nothing.
Alex.
Dylan, do you have one?
Ditto.
I see you every day, but it's in passing. We are friendly, but I have got absolutely nothing. Have you even been to like Six Flags with us ever?
Yes,
you
I went to
have.
Six Flags.
We never had like that, like a moment though
Our
of like.
biggest moment involves Kim
Yeah, what is it?
when she was and not Long
Oh, we're
Island.
taking this out. We're not putting in my fucking.
Oh, not that day. I wasn't there that day.
We're cutting the out. So change
right.
the thing.
That's right. We had a moment after you.
even
doesn't want to
saying
seem
this.
weak.
There's no point
Kim's
of
not
even
weak.
saying this.
Kim's not weak.
We're cutting it out.
We can't even have the concept of you.
No.
Okay.
I'm not giving it to fucking.
Oh
Bleep
man.
Listen to this.
Bleep that.
Fuck that. Unless we're gonna put the has the grossest in here, then we're not gonna put it on there.
I'm just saying.
Damn.
Controversy sells. It's pretty. It's a
Maybe
pretty,
we should leave the whole damn
No,
thing.
take it
I feel
out.
like it stays in now.
No, cut it out.
Yeah, I'll try.
All right, guys, we're back.
What the fuck is going on?
We've just had a series of things that we've asked to be removed from the show, and we're back. We're better than ever.
No, we're not. What's happening? We cut that for sure, but then this motherfucker threatened me not to cut it.
No,
No,
it's still in there. It just doesn't have audio.
I said I'm definitely going to cut it. Don't worry.
He's gonna cut it.
Into a clip.
Am I being threatened on my own podcast?
The point is, me and Dylan have never had a moment of friendship, and we're trying to.
We're trying to deflect.
Oh,
We had one moment of being friends with each other that we're not going to talk about on the show.
that Kim won't let us speak about. No,
Oh, fuck that. I'm pissed.
I will say though, I do have a core memory of you.
It's gonna be something else we have to cut out.
No.
Be like,
Well, it's definitely not.
I'm not gonna say it out loud, but
It's definitely not. I don't think it goes both
you want me to tell my
ways.
core memory of you? Are we telling core memories? Oh, you want to?
If you want to play this game, Kim, we can play all day.
You want to
Let's
swap?
play.
You
No.
want to swap core memories? It's the core.
Our core memory just came back to me.
It's the core memory off.
It's a core memory off. Can that be the name of the episode? Core memory
It's
off.
just the whole episode is edited.
This it also has no audio.
Fuck, dude.
I can't say one of my core memories about Dylan. I'm realizing.
Damn, wow.
Let's just it's soft core memories.
Shit, you can make
at
one
this
up,
point.
Alex.
Soft core. She's saying they're all bad. We all have.
I'm
bad.
saying they're all personal. We
They're
know
all
each other too well
know
to
it-
even be regular friends. We're like family who doesn't hang out.
It is weird.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's also like, I think you and Harrington are super close, and then me and Harrington had like a fight coming up. So I remember there was even times like before you guys were officially
Right,
a
we were
couple.
shit talking for a while.
Yeah, so it's like all of a sudden, I remember like even at Skankfest, it was like weird seeing Alex. I was like, I have to go beat up your boyfriend and shit. Like I technically you're on the opposite team, so it was like there's definitely like 3 months we also had to take a step back.
Nothing
It was
like a little gas digital competition.
a little in-house conflict.
A little healthy employee competition.
yeah, like
Look what they're doing to you
Lou said.
guys.
I
You
don't
guys
know
are
that-
fist fighting each other for vape crumbs. It's crazy.
Vape crumbs.
Nobody has help. I gotta tell you, this is gonna have to get cut out too. Nothing we're talking about is appropriate for this podcast. We're halfway through the podcast.
That's crazy, dude.
We have to record another hour.
You know what? You could bleep that. Just bleep the words.
But right there, also bleep that.
But
But
no,
at one
leave
point you
that.
said so people are going to...
No,
It's okay. They'll know something's missing from. I got a concussion and it almost put me in the hole. I'll tell you that.
Kim thought she knocked the funny out of herself.
I did.
Really?
I wasn't. Yeah, I was depressed for like 4 days.
Recently, how'd you hit your head?
Muay Thai.
Jiu-jitsu, yeah.
Did you slam your head against the wall when you found out Big Jay's episode wasn't a thing
Yeah, I
anymore?
was upset at G Mike. Sorry, G Mike. No, I'm not
You've
sorry.
also-
Fuck you, G Mike. You piece of shit.
You've also
Apology
broken your
accepted.
leg during jujitsu.
Yeah.
That when you told me that's crazy. I don't think
I snapped my leg during
a leg is
Well-
an insane.
well-
Have we talked about it on here?
If you
When
go
it
to
happened.
YouTube and you look up girl snaps leg,
What's the same video you
In
showed me when it
jujitsu?
happened? It's sick.
It's you.
it's no, but
No,
it's the
but it's the same
thing.
injury.
It's the same injury. The girl did the same thing to her that she did to me that made me like, and it snapped the same way in every.
So it's like bending your leg like a flamingo. Like
I
it just
don't wanna
goes
see that.
backwards.
Oh
It's
my
fucked.
God.
It's so fucked up, dude.
Or maybe white belt breaks leg in jujitsu,
I can't.
something
I
like
can't
that.
even imagine. I can't. When I think about the pain, I feel it.
Yeah.
Oh
Is
yeah.
that what having empathy is?
Do I feel for others?
Am I empathetic?
Am I empathetic like everyone else?
Yeah.
My brother legitimately doesn't have like that empathy. Where like
He's a sociopath.
I've had legitimate conversation with him like, but do you understand how someone else feels? Like, I can get how they feel. I'm like,
no.
I don't think you're getting it.
Your brother's a problem.
No.
He's my brother's just me, but monotone and like went to like college, does business, so it's very like analytical.
How old is he?
30.
Does he have a wife?
No,
Is he hot?
looks like me.
Now he wants you to decide whether he's hot.
I
in
know.
person.
He really
and
just-
that was
fucking
good,
put
right?
it out
Really
there.
So that's a trick for all the boys
so
at home.
annoying.
Can I
all the
see a
boys at
picture of
home.
your
He's
brother?
all right.
Yeah. I mean, this part also can't go in. This podcast is just gonna be.
No, I'm
bleak.
going to say right now on air if I would fuck your brother.
Yeah,
I'm going to say right
that's
now.
reasonable.
Yeah.
I gotta find a picture.
And we'll tell the truth. And I'm going to just try and describe. I'm going to look at your brother and try and describe him and see if I can get it right.
Like so that a police sketch person would be able to draw him perfectly.
Yes.
from
and
your
his
description.
and from his personality.
Oh, okay. You're gonna see if you could read his picture like a
Yes.
psychic.
Yes.
Okay, you're using your psychic
Here we go.
intuition.
Your brother does not look like you at all.
Well, I think we look similar.
What?
I think we look similar.
I don't think
No.
so.
Really?
No.
No.
Your brother looks like a Florida man. Well, that
Really?
makes sense.
Yeah, he's a Florida man.
He is a Florida man. You look like
I don't like this picture of me.
not as much of a Florida man. Your brother looks like he's like a fishes for a living.
Your brother looks like he's a little malnourished.
Is he okay? Your brother looks like a pet that got forgotten about. That came
In the arms of the angels, far away.
I mean, that guy looks like he was part of the planning of the Boston bombing.
That's my brother.
It's Dylan's
Oh
brother.
my God. Wow, you guys totally look like Yemeni's terrorists. Anyway,
What happened with you and Ian's back and
Paco, did we not hit it off?
can you get into the mic?
We
He's
Did we
explored
not
hard.
hit
I
it
could
off?
tell.
we were fucking laughing, we were riffing, we were having fun. He told me I would have been a better guest than Ralph. So, yeah, BFF.
We gotta cut that out too. I hate to say it.
This
I hate to-
podcast is
just
not
bleep.
airable. It's not airable.
We had to cut this whole podcast out. It's so
Why,
funny.
Dylan keeps saying the M word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
G-Mike, you shut the
Alright,
fuck up.
Later,
Bye,
Ian.
and thanks for coming.
So funny. That's crazy. So you have one brother.
Yeah, I have
Any
one-
sisters?
I'm the youngest. I have a sister in the middle.
I take you for a sister guy.
Yeah, me
you
too.
You seem like you have sisters. You seem
I
sensitive
have 3
to women.
stepsisters. Yeah.
That makes
And me,
sense.
It goes back to one of the things we're not allowed to talk about.
What?
Dylan being sensitive around girls and seeing, like, just being like empathetic towards somebody.
Yeah, I
We've
love
seen
girls.
that in him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like women.
Yeah, him very sweeters.
He's very straighters.
He's very not gayers. One thing I know about Dylan is he's not gay.
You know, my dad thought I was
That's
gay
crazy
when I was
because
a kid.
just a few days ago you said you weren't sure if Chris Fago was gay, and now you know for a fact
No, but that
Dylan's
could
not
make
gay.
sense. That could make sense,
Thank you.
though.
I'm sick.
Thank you.
No,
You couldn't see Fago just being like Shane,
on the down low. No, I couldn't.
a down low gay.
No.
He's a down low gay.
No,
Yeah, because Dylan, if he was gay, it's like,
we would all know.
Yes.
yeah.
He wouldn't be able to stop fucking dudes all over the place.
Yeah, he'd be fucking. This place would.
I'd be dating Ian.
Dylan and Ian
Yeah.
would have fucked by now at least once.
Have you?
Dylan, you would have gotten a taste of Tim Dillon at one point. You would have tried.
There's another Florida comedian.
Tim
wait,
Dillon would have put him inside out.
Yeah, Tim
His
Dillon
skin
would
would've
have
been
wrecked you,
backwards.
dude.
There's another Florida comedian that
Cut that out.
Keep saying saying bad things.
You know, this is also a great way
It's
to
the
punish
best
G Mike.
punishment.
It's such a great way because he has no idea what's real or what's not.
No, he better cut out everything we said to cut out, and he better make it appropriate so the podcast still works at the end.
So you have to cut it out, but also make it
Work. Yes. What a good producer would do.
what a good producer. Look at his face. The core memory I have of you though is when I was I took more shrooms, not by accident, but when I was on stage at the goddamn comedy jam during Skankfest. I had taken more shrooms before just hanging out, enjoying the show than I've ever taken in my life, higher than I've ever been in my life.
That's the way you're supposed to be at Skankfest.
No, but
for
like
sure.
legitimately higher than I've ever been.
Hell yeah.
Me, Tom, all of them, and Josh Adam Myers goes, "Come on, Dale, get on stage," and I'm sitting there like, I can't do this right now.
You
but
killed it at the jam.
thank you so much.
I thought you did great.
When I'll tell you why I did great. Seriously, this is gonna sound
I was
sappy.
too high to get on the stage. It was my turn too. I was supposed to get
I was
up.
on stage freaking
I really
out.
regret I had an opportunity to do the jam this year and got too high.
Yeah, I was way too high. I was shitting my pants for the first minute. The reason I feel like I did decent, I'm there singing. I look down, it's Kimmy's face, smiling like a freaking mom who just saw their son.
Especially guys, when you're on
spelling bee.
psychedelics. When I'm on psychedelics with Kim, all I could see is eyelashes. She looks up like
Yes.
fucking lamb chop. Like it's so
Like,
cute.
your smile is burned in my memory.
It's the best thing to see. Kim
I love
on drugs
that.
is the best thing
Kim
to see.
shoves her way to the front, like the front
Your
row.
energy just hits everybody too.
and
You're
just
like,
taking
wow, everything's
photos.
fine.
And I was just like, oh, somebody does love me.
Aw,
And that was like
sweet.
one person liking me was enough for me to be like, you deserve to be here.
Dylan, you must have had ups and downs at Skankfest with like it being the best weekend ever and losing the fight and like the whole thing just being like it was a lot high anxiety for people who were performing and you were also staff
Yeah.
and you were fighting.
Yeah.
It must have been the most roller coaster of a fucking weekend, going from the highest highs to being the most exhausted ever.
I think I handled it decently because you gotta remember, like when I first got hired, Skankfest was around the corner and I was supposed to be on Skankfest. As a comedian, like I'm still not funny, but back then I was not ready at all. I did the Depraved with Lewis. I got a taste for the fans. It was definitely interesting, but it was more fun. Like after I fought Harrington, I did shrooms and then did a set. So I'm not only doing my first set on shrooms. I told you about this. I did my first set on shrooms, but then I just talked about Harrington for like the first like couple minutes. I was like, and I made a joke about everyone calling me nervous. Like people kept coming up to me like, "You nervous for this fight? You nervous?" I'm like, "Yeah, no shit, I'm nervous." Like, have you guys seen how you guys talk to Big J? You guys can't even hold together a conversation. And it was just a lot of fun to kind of like do stand up, but for people like I didn't do one joke that I tell like here. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I only did jokes for Skankfest.
Well, you can't. I also like that about Skankfest because like everybody's getting up so much that once you do your set once or twice, you can't really just do your regular set again.
Right.
It's like everybody's seen it.
Yeah, I don't think
Everybody gets crazy. The comedy gets so wild because
Yeah.
people are just reaching for like
I think
whatever's
the-
there. Yeah.
I think the best, especially because like people know us at Skankfest, so like the best thing you can do is give them what they want to hear. So like me going on stage and being like, so like my dad and stuff, they don't want to hear. They want to hear like what I want to have to say about Harrington, what I have to say about Lewis,
They want
what I have to say
they
about
want
Jay.
Skankfest material.
Yeah,
only.
like
Skankfest.
the only joke I have that's new written is I have a joke about dating an older woman. So that's from when I tell it here. I go, I'm dating an older woman. I don't say I'm dating Corinne, but when I go to Skankfest, I'm like, I'm dating Corinne.
Right.
And
Use first and last name. Yeah.
Exactly.
You're like,
So like now I'm doing that same bit, but with Corinne, and it's murdering. Like Shane
Yeah.
Gillis brought me up on my first set, and it's insane still to this day. Like I'm hitting punchlines, and he's opening that door at the box, just going, and I was like,
that's cute.
dude, like still to this day, I was like, oh, I'm just happy that I was able.
Dylan's
to
being so
perform for them.
sincere. Cut that. The whole fucking thing I want out.
This podcast is 1 minute and 15. It ends when you guys go, and we got fucking Dylan. Roll credits.
Done.
Oh man.
Oh fuck.
Dude, Vegas is gonna fuck us all up.
Oh my
I'm
god.
so
I
excited.
can't believe that we are going to do Skankfest
We're
in
gonna
Vegas.
lose so much money.
Oh my god.
You know,
yeah.
Lewis is gonna make us
No,
go.
I'm going to. It's Skankfest weekend. We've never not been on at our best energy ever. We are going to
You're right.
win so much
Hundreds
money.
of thousands of dollars probably.
I am going to win a jackpot and come back
Actually,
richer than ever.
I'm saying
She's
it-
gonna quit Cast Digital after
I'm saying it
Skankfest.
right now. I'm putting $100 on roulette one time, $1,000 on black. That's gonna be my thing for Skankfest.
You're putting $1,000 on one number
On just no,
No,
not
not on
black.
one number, on black.
on
So
black.
it's a 50-50 chance.
So it's 50-50.
If you don't get it, do you have to pay Corinne back?
Hate you. You looked into my soul as you said that joke. I hate you, Kim. That was goddamn funny.
That's great.
I'm wearing a jacket the other day, and Kim just goes, "Couldn't buy that for you." Like, I'm my own person,
No,
people.
You should have seen us at Skankfest.
I only asked that because it was, what is it called? Scotch and soda?
Yeah.
Dude,
And
you,
that's such a, like,
you were
I
wearing
don't know,
this
girl
like
thing.
super bright orange hoodie at Skankfest.
Go buy Doped Up and Dine merch.
And I went over to Corinne at one point. I was like, I like how you dress him in bright colors.
I hate
you
you
can
all.
find
Nice, you could always keep an eye on him.
I will say the most when I was working the merch booth, I'm there with my whole crew, and Corinne had her set. She had guys we fucked, and she goes, "You hungry?" I go, "Yeah." And she brought back a bunch of Subway sandwiches, but all cut up into like fours. And I was like, "This is for you and all your crew." And I got some drinks and chips. I was like, "Mom, chill."
She's the best.
No, she is the best.
She's the greatest, but it is hilarious to make fun of you being her baby.
Oh, for sure. Listen, I genuinely love Corinne. It was funny, like not funny. Someone recently was like, I'm surprised how long it's lasted, and it got me upset. Where I was like, we generally like each other. Like we generally have fun.
Yeah,
like,
I
it's
feel
a
like with
fun
something like this, you
dynamic.
wouldn't really like you guys were dating secretively for a little
A little bit,
while,
yeah.
right? And it's something where like you don't really come out to the public unless you think it's gonna last for
Yeah.
a bit.
You and Harrington were doing secret for a while, but I'm sure that was more because of just fans in general.
We
no?
just didn't want to like get shit, and also we were just trying to like
figure it out. and
yeah,
shit.
like because if
You want to
we
be sure.
If we were gonna break up
Exactly.
in like 2 months, we don't want it to be like everybody's business. You
Yeah,
know?
that's what I date people.
Yeah.
I don't put them on my social media. You've only seen one or two boyfriends my entire life on my social media.
Who's like the last boyfriend you had big on your social media? Lewis?
Yeah.
Like his the bat like
Yeah.
yeah, because still to this day, because I was
And I dated
you would
someone.
have like stories with the guy you dated in between, that kind of thing, but nothing
Yeah.
that lives forever on your page. Yeah, which I get.
yeah, I don't think she brought that up the other day. She was like, you don't post me and stuff, and I don't know. It has nothing to do with not posting my girlfriends or whatever. It's just like a I don't know. I actually feel like I get like nervous when I'm about to post my girlfriend or something because I'm like, it'd be really annoying to like make that pose and then we get into a fight the next day and like I'm like oddly superstitious. Like if I save your name in my phone under a certain name, like let's say it just says Kim, come like I met at gas. Now we're friends, but I'll never change that
Right.
name.
Interesting. You get nervous about posting a girl on your page in case you break up with her. I've never thought of it like that, but I guess
always,
that's yeah.
I always get scared that like I'm gonna make a post about her. Thank you so much. I love you, baby. Thank you for the Christmas together and the trip with all
And
this
then you
stuff.
break up
and then we
and
break
it's
up,
there.
and it's just like you just have to go archive it or whatever. It's
Right.
like,
That's
like
awkward.
it's very awkward. So
Yeah, I deleted all the pictures with me and my ex on Instagram except for the ones that my grandmother are in. I was like, he could stay if it's a grandma picture, and that's
And
it.
honestly, you should just send those in to get photoshopped.
Yeah, I should.
Get him out of there.
I totally should.
Yeah, it's so funny. When I broke up with my ex, he archived everything.
Yeah,
like
Yes.
on his page.
the Florida
Yeah,
ex.
the
Of
Florida
course.
ex, yeah. And he was like, I archived it, and it just didn't make sense to me because I would leave
Wait,
it.
you're mad about it?
No, I did.
Well, I think that it kind of maybe functions differently if you're not such a public figure. It's like if it's just your friends on your page, it's not like you don't
Yeah,
really
but you
need
guys
to
aren't
delete
dating
stuff.
anymore.
Yeah, but it's still part of your history.
Yeah, but as a guy, it's like if you're gonna try to meet a new girl, she's like, why do you still have your ex on your thing? Like, you understand? Like, think about how you would feel if you were starting talking to a guy and he just
With a
had.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
care if he had his ex on his thing.
Yeah, photos
old,
of
old photos
from like 2 years ago.
Yeah, you would. Yeah,
I don't think I would mind, honestly.
No, me neither.
never. If it was like
It's kind of cute looking through
But what
someone's
about, like-
timeline and
what
seeing
if-
their life change.
I was gonna say like reading the caption though about like I love you, babe, you're my everything. That wouldn't bother you a little
What
bit.
if it's like a who started comedy and
I don't like those
Cut that.
posts to begin with, first of all.
Get it out of
Cut
here.
that out.
of here?
I don't like those posts to begin with, though.
sappy
Like,
ones?
I love you so much, baby. You've been the light in my stars for 2 years now, and thank you so much for this anniversary.
But have you ever
present.
been close to doing it?
I've done it before, totally, but
Me too.
it's lame, and I regret having those posts. Are fucking embarrassing.
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed by any time I've done it. Yeah.
It's so crazy. I haven't been in a relationship so long. I can't even remember how it goes.
You're forgetting the
Yeah.
cadence of a
Yeah.
relationship.
No, I was saying this yesterday though. I truly think it's different with everyone, and especially like you've only been through relationships that haven't worked out, right? So you shouldn't be looking for something that feels like that.
That's true. They should all feel
The
different.
new relationship should feel
Different.
different than anything you've had in the past. So you don't have to worry about like remembering how it feels.
Interesting.
It's going to be brand new if it's good.
That's
As
such
is-
a good point.
It is a good point.
I've learned that recently because like all of my exes just like a constant anxiety around them. Like even when we were dating, I felt like locked into this thing that I just wasn't sure if I wanted to be in. Whereas now I'm just happy all the time hanging out with my best
You're
friend.
literally
It's
with the definition
best.
of a free
Yeah.
spirit.
Yeah.
You know she's in love because she's happy all the time, and it's with Harrington. That's how you know she's truly, deeply, madly in love.
It's actual love.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't know what to say. Harrington is the best.
He literally is the best. I know we shit on him a lot. He does everything.
He's
for
the
Alex.
best.
It's funny. We were like Paco's filming like a segment or whatever, and Harrington was like mad. He was like, it's weird. I'm not on Broad Topics. They're doing their best of this week, and it's Dylan, and he was just being a little salty boy. And it was just funny because there's a moment where I'm laughing. And I go, people think me and Harrington like hate each other on the internet. I go, I love the guy. He's a big goofball, and I love the guy. And it's the same thing where like I'll be like Brooklyn Comedy Club, and I don't think people know where like Harrington's just like wants to help people, help young comics, and I have a ton of respect for him. But then when the camera turns on, it's like fucking homeless.
Yeah,
yeah, you have to talk shit about him.
Yeah.
We have
Built
to all
for
talk
it.
shit about each other.
Yeah.
What
can't
would we
be
do if
friends.
we were nice?
Yeah, no, I feel like even when we're like on drugs together at a party or at somebody's house,
Someone
there's
gets
moments
roasted.
sometimes where one of us is too sincere and everybody's like, you fucking gay? What are you?
Yeah. So funny.
The amount of times Corinne does that to me, I hate it. I was like,
When you're just being like, I love you, baby.
we got
I
like,
would do anything for
we
you.
didn't-
She's like, ew.
we didn't get into like a fight or anything, but like we had dinner the other night. She got like a little mad for a second, and then I stood up and I was being romantic. I like grabbed her by the face and I was like, "Baby, you know I love you." She goes, "Yeah, you're gay." And it's just always, but again, it's like also,
Fuck, I was just trying this
God
thing
damn,
for
I
a
was
second.
trying. But it's like a weird. It's a psycho way of saying like I love you back. It's like this most psychotic way, and that's what you say. It just
Yeah, we're all
feels different.
comedians. Yeah.
Like it, I feel like being with Corinne, like it's definitely the most different relationship I've ever had. But I could imagine dating a 24-year-old or like another.
Now you can't go back.
Let's
can't
call
go
this
back.
episode Girls We Fucked.
Girls, we
That's the
fuck.
name of my new podcast. Actually, relax, chill out. I've already coined it.
That's so funny. So you don't think you could date a younger girl again?
I generally don't think because one of the things she said to me like just
Because Mama gave you her milky.
she was like we got into like not a fight, but she's like go date another 20. Like, fine if you want, go date a 24-year-old. And like there was a moment I thought about it, like what would I do if we broke up and went started dating again, like 24. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could date.
It'll probably seem more annoying now.
Yes, for
I don't think
sure.
you realize even like talking to people like 20-year-olds, like you're like oh you're
That's what
working
it's like talking
conversation.
to you.
Yeah, that's how we
It's
feel
work.
like right now. We're clocked overtime.
Listen, I'm Big Jay's apprentice. You will show me the respect I need on
Cut
this
that.
on this silent episode.
Man, it's so funny.
Oh,
Damn.
shit.
So have you have you dated old like? It's weird to even say older because Corinne's not old.
Yeah,
You're
No.
just young.
older than me. Yeah,
Yeah.
Older
just
than you
young.
women. Anyone older than you before?
No, other than like a couple years, maybe like 4, 3, but never like an actual.
How old are you?
24. She's
24.
Yeah, he's a baby.
Wow. So there is a big age difference.
13 years.
Solid.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I dumped a guy when I was 29 because he was 25.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I can't.
That's another thing I used to always hate because even when I was like younger, like 22 and stuff, and I would aim for like 28-year-olds. I could never. Even I worked at a rooftop bar with like beautiful women. I was like 1 for 100.
It's
every
because how you
time.
talk.
No one laughed immediately because it was just true. It was just honest. It was just.
Dude, I'm sorry, but
it
if
was
somebody
just
like
friendly
Dylan comes up
advice.
to me at a bar and he's like, yo, I got this, it's on fleek. I got this lit shit.
I don't say any of
It's
these
on
things.
fleek.
My dick's so
Yo,
litty.
it's brick
My dick's
outside.
so litty.
My dick is litty. Yo, ain't it brick outside? Like,
Ain't it
I'd
brick outside?
fucking be like,
I do
dude,
say break.
Yo, what's your snap?
yeah. Yo, let me get your snap.
Let me get your snap.
Favorite me. Yeah, no, I'm out.
This
I
girl's
get
going to
it.
go on my best friends on Snap right away.
But it works. I think it works great to meet somebody in life who you kind of know and then start dating them. I
Yeah.
like the real world dating thing that a lot of people don't
100%.
do anymore. Like it's a lot easier than going out to a bar, meeting a rando while she's drunk and hoping things work out.
Like,
It's crazy.
You really don't know like what they do or who they are as a person.
True shot
like,
in the
what-
dark. Yeah.
Like it was I don't think I've said this before. It was like me and Corinne had a merch meeting on like Zoom. We were just talking about like she had a bunch of designs.
No,
we were
you
just-
seduced her through merch.
I seduced her through merch. But
Is that how it happened?
I
Through
s-
the merch meeting?
so we had this merch meeting. I don't think I've ever spoken about this on a podcast.
He was shirtless
and,
on
I just showed up. I was like, "Hey, Corinne."
He's so wet from the shower a little bit.
He's had a coffee. What's up, Corinne?
But we had this Zoom meeting, and she just did like the real assies, and she had like her pink hair, and I remember in like just like a guy, I was like, "Damn, Corinne." I was like, "All right." And then we had the Zoom meeting, and just all professional. It wasn't nothing like flirting, but as a man, I just watched her go, "Oh, different." Dylan's a little different than I thought.
Was there a moment you noticed that happen?
Yes, 100%. And she even said, she goes, during that meeting, I realized you were more like mature than I realized. And like
Did you guys have bad connection?
Say she's seeing stuff we don't, but I'm happy for you, buddy.
you
Was
guys
the
are
internet bad?
you guys are disagreeing with everything I
She
say.
obviously doesn't know you too well.
I don't think your girlfriend knows you at all.
I'm happy that Corinne is blind and deaf.
Just like Big Jay's episodes.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. So
But yeah,
you saw the moment
I saw the
clicked in her
moment, and then
eyes.
in my head, I was like, okay, that's something. And then maybe a couple months later or whatever, or a month or two later, I don't know what made me. She posted something on Twitter, and I had like a joke in my head, so I screenshotted it, sent it to her, and she was like, "My new crush, since I have a man in my life, is this dude from this show." And I was like, "Who?" And I sent a picture of the guy. I go, "This is your boo?" And he just like some white dude with like floppy hair, and I was like, "I'm in."
Right.
Oh, it kind of looked
He looked like
you.
you.
Like, not a lot, but
It
enough.
was your vibe.
Enough to where I was like, "Oh, I'm close to that."
Yeah.
Like, and then I just asked her for drinks, and then she was doing Legion of Skanks with Dalton, and then we just got drinks after. So
Hell yeah.
she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be at the stand later," and I was like, and she says it she says it to this day. She was like, just because he had the confidence and he kept.
Confidence is huge, people. We've said it on this show before. We'll say it again.
Yes, confidence is literally everything.
That's why people hate me, is because of my
You're
confidence.
so confident.
Mike Harrington would be nowhere with me if it weren't for all of his confidence.
Mike,
Really?
Yes,
Yeah.
for
Oh,
years.
you're right. Mike does
Are
have
you kidding?
odd confidence.
You and
Mike has admitted to the world that he's in love with me for years just because he's just that confident. Instead of just keeping it a secret crush, he's just been like, "I'm in love with you. Whenever you're ready, date me."
My favorite part is when you call
That's confidence.
Yeah.
you call Mike out about stuff like that. If you're on air and you're like, you've said this, and he'll just go, "Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah." What?
Yeah.
I like this. Like Harrington has taught me how
He
to like,
lives very he is like
Truth.
exactly.
He's taught me how to be better in conversation because, like, if you're joking with somebody, you're trying to get an edge on them. I've done it with Mike, and he'll just go, "Yeah, what do you mean?" And I'm
Yeah.
like, he's like, "Yeah, you're bringing up truths."
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm like,
You're like,
"Fuck,
yeah, you
I gotta
can't
be
get
smarter."
me on that.
Yeah, like,
That's
I gotta be smarter.
Everybody knows what I am, and it's exactly what I present. Yeah.
Yep.
So you're like, I have to be funny. I have to think of an angle where you'll be like, "Harrington, you know this." Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Harrington,
Yeah.
you're a dog
gets you with
walker.
the.
You should be homeless. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I love streets and dogs.
Exactly. And you're
Yeah,
just-
it's like, I love sleeping at the park.
He's
like,
like, the park's nice. Have
and
you
then
ever
he'll
seen
try
the
to,
park?
and then he'll try to convince you that it's better than your life.
Yeah, no, by the end of a
Truly.
conversation with
You're on
Harrington, I'm
his
like, do
side.
I want to sleep in a
should
park?
I be homeless?
Should I be in a park?
It's crazy. It's
Yeah, for
fucking
sure.
nuts.
You can't keep the boy inside. He just likes to go running with a frisbee. He's literally a
He's
golden
a dog,
retriever.
He's a
golden
golden
retriever.
He's the best though.
What kind of dog would you be if you were a dog?
A lab. I think I'm similar. Just like a floppy, happy to be. Like
You both have golden retriever. And I don't see Harrington as a golden retriever. I see you as a golden
I think
retriever.
Yeah,
I'm a
maybe
golden
Harrington's a
retriever.
black lab.
Harrington, I would see as a black lab.
Or like I don't know my dogs that well.
Oh, he would look. What are those ones? Not pit bulls, not bulldog. No, not bulldog.
No.
Yeah, no, not the short.
I actually didn't like that.
No, the ones that
No.
boxer. He's got boxer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
boxer
like a
would make
boxer.
sense.
He's got
Yeah.
boxer
Yeah,
energy.
he's friendly
Yeah.
and floppy, but he also looks a little like
Yeah.
rugged.
No, I like it.
Yeah.
That's
A
What
boxer
kind of
does
dog
make
would you be
sense.
if you were a dog?
I think I'd be a small yappy one.
Yes, you'd be like a Chihuahua.
I'd be maybe a Yorkie, I think. I
Yorkie.
identify with being a Yorkie.
What about me?
You?
Dog me.
Pitbull.
I think you might be a really cute wiener dog.
I'll take a wiener
Yeah.
dog.
I'll take a
I think you'd be a cute wiener.
I'll take a wiener dog.
A little dashing.
I like
What?
that.
What would Kim be?
A
I don't think
wiener-
I agree with a wiener dog.
No?
Because a wiener dog can't put up a fight. Kim
That's
can
true.
put up a fight.
That's true.
Like
true.
you have to pick a dog that if there were other dogs, like listen, there's another dog that dog can lose to, but not many. So it's
I
not
like
a
that.
so it's not a pit bull, but she could put up a fight against a pit bull. I don't
A
want to say
Doberman?
A Rottweiler.
a Doberman. No, my brother
Kim's
has a
a Rottweiler,
Doberman.
maybe.
Oh, a Rottweiler, good too.
Yeah.
I like either of those.
A
A
fe-
Doberman, they're like beautiful, but also like very independent.
I want a Doberman.
Yeah,
No,
I've
you
don't.
never
Yes.
heard you say anything
No,
like
you don't.
that.
It's the only kind of dog I've ever seen where I'm like, I feel like I could rock this dog and it would be like cute.
They're so hard to train. Like you have to be on top of them.
I'm a good train. First of all, I'll tell you right now,
If I could train a man, I could train a dog.
I can train a dog. I'm good at training dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a thing where dogs listen to me.
It's because I think a lot of the issue.
That's Kim. I'm
Wouldn't
telling
I
you
look
that
cool
I
with that
agree.
dog?
The issue people
does kinda
have
look
with
like
training
me.
a dog.
Kim, you're a fucking Doberman.
Yeah.
You would be a good dog trainer because the problem people have are being too nice to the dog and it doesn't get trained. And you're like, I don't want to look at you until you do what I say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
and
dogs
that's how you
listen
train
to me.
them, yeah.
When I was living with my sister during the pandemic, I started training her dog, and it's so easy.
Corinne hates that I try to train Alfred. Like
Alfred's too old to be trained.
it's
I
not,
think.
it's not that I even try to
You
train
can't
him.
teach an old dog
He'll
new
just
tricks.
we'll come home and Alfred will like rip into something and Corinne will just like hand him a treat and be like, "Oh, you've been alone all day." I'm like, I don't agree with this at all.
You can see their different parenting styles.
Exactly. That's
Corinne's like, he just hasn't had anyone to play with, and Dylan's like, spank him.
100%.
Hell yeah.
100%.
I kind of get it.
That's the Israeli. That's what she said. She was like, "That's the Israeli in you. That's your Israeli father. Like he doesn't like dogs." And I was like, "No, all my dogs respect my dad. It's just like they listen.
Mm-hmm.
Like my dog would never jump on the couch or like beg for food.
Alfred's naughty.
He's a naughty boy.
He's naughty.
She hates that I say this.
He's a naughty
I love
boy.
him, and he
he's
loves
the
me.
cutest dog ever. He's
Love
truly
Alfred.
one of the cutest motherfuckers
He's a
out
naughty boy.
there.
He's a
But he's a
naughty
little
boy.
naughty.
A little naughty.
Yeah. Well,
Well, that was our episode.
That was our 15-minute episode.
That was it. We hope you guys like this 2 minutes and 47 seconds. Dylan, thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you guys
and
for
potting
having
with
me.
us.
Absolutely, guys. Also, if you're watching this on my channel,
Hell
go
yeah.
subscribe to Alex and Kim.
Hell yeah.
And guys, thank you so much for being on Doped Up and Dying.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
This is fun. Your podcast is fucking
It's fucking dope.
this is
dude.
awesome vibes, dude.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
great vibes.
I love the colors that we do. You know, the mix. I love it. The pink is perfect.
Dylan, where can people find you?
Guys, on Dylan J Negri on everything, Instagram, YouTube. Go follow me on all those platforms, and please follow Doped Up and Dying on audio platform, anything that you watch podcasts on.
Hell yeah. And you guys can follow me on Twitter at Kimberly Congdon, on Instagram at Kim Congdon. Check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/QueenCong1. If you have Amazon Prime, you get a free subscription. And check out my other podcast with Sarah Weinschenk called This Bitch, anywhere podcasts are available.
Hell yeah. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at I am Alex Scar. Check out Stick and Portly Watch Rick and Morty every Monday right after Legion of Skanks, only on gasdigitalnetwork.com/live. You could also use promo code TOPIX, TOPIX, to subscribe to Gas Digital Network with a free trial and access to every single episode on demand, bonus content, live chats, and more. Head to podcastmerch.com for shirts, hoodies, hats, good stuff, Broad Topics logo, mushrooms.
Oh, yeah.
You can't buy the mushrooms there, but the shirts have mushrooms on them.
There you
And
go.
Dylan does great work there.
Thank you. Also, go buy some Doped Up merch.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, check it
stuff.
out.
Yeah,
If
we
you
have
love podcasts, podcastmerch.com is a great source for like gifts for people who listen to Gas Digital. Fucking
A lot of yeah. a lot
go
of
do
stuff.
it. And thank you for listening, everybody. We love you all.
I think we should do for the next Doped Up and Topics is I'll invite Big J.
There
and
we
can
go.
do, and then in the middle of the episode, I'll just leave. So you guys get your episode back.
That
So you want
great.
his apprentice.
All right, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Dylan.
Bye.
Bye.